At exactly 3:17 a.m., Ryan Carter woke up to his phone ringing. The number on the screen was his own. Ryan hesitated before answering. Hello? For several seconds, there was only silence. Then he heard a voice. His voice. Ryan, you have one chance to fix your biggest mistake. Ryan froze. The voice continued. Tomorrow morning, you're going to make the same choice you made 10 years ago. This time, choose differently. The call ended. Ryan checked his phone. No call history, nothing. But those words brought back a memory he'd spent 10 years trying to forget. 10 years earlier, Ryan was 24. He had a small apartment, a terrible job, and a girlfriend named Emily. They weren't rich, but they had a dream. They wanted to leave their hometown, move to California, and build a life together. Then Ryan received an incredible job offer. The salary was almost 3 times what he was making. But there was one condition. He had to stay. Emily begged him to come with her. Ryan, we can figure everything out together. But Ryan was afraid. Afraid of losing the job, afraid of failing, afraid of starting over. So he made his choice. I can't go. Emily looked at him for a long time. Then she quietly said, okay. She left the next morning. Ryan thought she would come back. She never did. 10 years passed. Ryan became successful. He bought a house, got promoted, built the life everyone told him he should want. But every night, when the house became quiet, he wondered what his life would have looked like if he'd made a different choice. The next morning, Ryan went to work. At 9 a.m., his boss called him into the office. We have a new opportunity for you. Ryan's stomach dropped. It was almost the exact same offer from 10 years ago. A huge promotion, more money, more security. But he would have to stay in town for another 5 years. His boss pushed the contract toward him. Sign this, and your future is guaranteed. Ryan stared at the paper. Then he remembered the voice. This time, he didn't pick up the pen. I quit. His boss stared at him. Ryan walked out. For the first time in 10 years, he chose something without knowing how it would end. He went home and searched for Emily. After hours of searching, he found her. She was living in California and had started a small photography business. Ryan stared at her profile for almost a minute. Then he sent one message. Hi, Emily. I know it's been 10 years. I'm not asking you to forgive me. I just need to say that I'm sorry. He almost deleted it. Then he pressed send. An hour later, his phone buzzed. One message. Why now? Ryan replied, because I finally realized I was never afraid of losing my job. I was afraid of failing at the life I actually wanted. A few minutes later, another message appeared. I'm coming home tomorrow. The next evening, Ryan stood at the airport. Then he saw her. Emily. 10 years had passed, but the moment their eyes met, Ryan felt like no time had passed at all. She walked toward him. You look different, she said. Ryan smiled. So do you. They laughed. Then Ryan finally said what he'd been carrying for a decade. I should have chosen you. Emily looked at him. You should have chosen yourself. Ryan was confused. She continued. You were always waiting for someone to give you permission to live the life you wanted. And Ryan realized she was right. His biggest mistake wasn't losing Emily. It was losing himself because he was too afraid to take a chance. They didn't magically fix everything that night. They talked, they forgave each other, and they decided to start again, slowly and honestly. Months later, Ryan moved to California, not because he knew everything would work out, but because he finally understood something. You don't need a guarantee to make the right decision. Sometimes, you just need courage. Ryan never discovered who sent the mysterious phone call. But 1 year later, at exactly 3:17 a.m., his phone rang again. The number was his own. Ryan answered. There was silence. Then his own voice whispered, You fixed it. The call ended. Ryan smiled. And maybe that's the message we all need to hear. Your biggest mistake doesn't have to become your entire story. You can't change yesterday. You can't erase the words you said. You can't bring back every opportunity you missed. But you can change what happens next. You can make the call. You can apologize. You can start the dream you've been postponing. You can take the chance you've been too afraid to take. Because sometimes your second chance doesn't look like a miracle. Sometimes it looks like a decision. And right now, you still have one. Don't wait 10 years to realize what Ryan finally understood. The life you want won't always wait for you. Sometimes you have to choose it.